What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and with the launch of Pokemon Champions, we now have access to the abilities of all of the Megas that made it into Champions. Now, a lot of these Megas didn't make it into Champions, like you're not going to see Darkrai, the Z Megas aren't there yet. We'll talk about those when we get to them. But for all of the Megas that are in Champions, that are in Regulation MA, we have the abilities, so we're going to do a tier list. We're going to rank these new Megas just in the context of each other, and we'll see how they are. So if you're ready for this, let's jump on into it. First up, we've got Mega Clefable with Magic Bounce. Alrighty then. Clefable Mega Stats, let me pull them up here. 135 special attack with 95 HP, 93 defense, 110 special defense. That's pretty tanky. That hits pretty hard. 70 speed stat is pretty meh. And it's Magic Bounce. Like, I don't know. I'm not loving that. That's not that great, if I'm being honest. You're okay though. I'm not gonna put it all the way down in the D tier. This will be C tier. It's like if you're already using Clefable, you could put the Mega Stone on it just to change your ability and change your typing. Like, a lot of items aren't in the game right now, so it's probably a reasonable item on it. You know what, just for that purpose, I'll put it up to B. But if you're using Mega Clefable, it's really just because you're using regular Clefable and you gave it a Mega Stone. Next up is Mega Victory Bell with Innards Out. Innards Out, if you're unaware of what that actually does, when you are knocked out by an attack, you will deal damage to the attacker equal to how much HP you had when you were attacked. So if you're at full health, Victory Bell has 80 base HP, you could knock something out if it has similar HP, but that's only from full, and that's not really a great use of a Mega. The stats on this thing, 125 attack, 135 special attack, 70 speed, so it's slow, it's not super bulky, and it's a mixed attacker. This thing was set up for failure, if I'm being honest. Sorry, Victory Bell. You're going all the way down in the D tier. No chance. Alright, next up, Mega Starmie. Mega Starmie got huge power just like everyone was thinking it would, which is fine for it, I guess. With these base stats, its attack was lowered to 100. That was also what was expected. 120 speed is good, especially considering the limited decks we have. And 100 attack with huge power, that's really strong. I guess maybe you could do something with that, but it's such a waste to have 130 special attack. 60 HP, 105 defenses. That's not bulky, but it has access to bulk up, so maybe it can do something. Not the worst. Definitely not the worst. I will put you here in B tier with Clefable. Like, if you're going to use Starmie, you're definitely not going to use it without the Mega. But if you Mega Evolve, I mean, you're vulnerable to Intimidate before you Mega Evolve and after. Huge power doesn't help that too much. You're not going to be doing much damage. I guess if you're a special attacker, this... maybe this is still the item for you. I mean, if Life Orb and Choice Specs aren't in the game right now, it might be fine, but no, you're going to be physical. Let's move on. Next up, Mega Dragonite. We already know this thing has multi-scale, but let's pull up the stats so we can talk about them. Really, really great bulk. 91, 115, 125 with multi-scale is great. 100 speed is a massive boost. Its special attack is sky high. Its attack does get lower by like 10 points from regular Dragonite. You can run this physical. You can start out with Inner Focus to block Intimidate, and then you change and become multi-scale, or you could run this as a special attacker. You probably want Rain so you can spam like Hurricane and Thunder. And these stats are actually pretty good. Considering what we actually have in the game, I could see this being something decent. So I'm actually going to put this all the way up in A tier. It's a good Mega. It's also good without the Mega, to be fair, but I think compared to everything else we have in these new Megas, Dragonite is probably among the best. Next up, we have Mega Meganium. We already know this gets Mega Soul. Mega Soul will act as if you are in Sun whenever you're using any of your moves. So you get 1-turn Solar Beams, you get Fire-type Weather Ball, you get Boosted Synthesis. And with this bulk, 80, 115, 115, and 143 special attack, the 80 base speed might be a little awkward, but this thing has just really good stats. The typing of Grass Fairy is a bit awkward. It opens you up to a lot of weaknesses. But I think Meganium can probably handle it. So I am going to be putting Meganium... Where are you? Right here. Compared to these, I think it should also be B tier. It's probably better than Clefable or Starmie, but if you're using Meganium, you're using it for the Mega. Whereas Clefable, you probably don't use it for the Mega, but you can have it. And Starmie is just another one where you're using it for the Mega. I just don't think either of them are amazing, but they're not bad. Next up, Mega Feraligatr. We know about Dragon Eyes. So looking at these stats, 160 attack is insane. It unfortunately didn't get a speed boost, so Dragon Dance is a little bit harder to pull off. But 85, 125, 93, that's okay bulk. And you're going to be spamming Dragon Eyes Double Edge, because Dragon Eyes, it turns your normal moves into dragon moves and gives you a 20% power boost. So this thing can just hit with nuclear power. So I'm happy to put this above Meganium, if it'll let me. Yeah. Maybe not quite A tier. Dragonite is definitely the better Mega than Feraligatr. This B tier is getting a little bit crowded, but don't worry. These other Megas might not be in that tier. But we'll look at them. Next up, Mega Skarmory. Skarmory is getting Stalwart. Stalwart is the ability that ignores redirection. So if the opponent is using Follow Me or Rage Powder, Skarmory will straight up ignore that and target whoever it was targeting. With these stats, 140 attack and 110 speed, those are like okay stats. The HP is really low, and because Skarmory actually loses defense, it has 65, 110, 100, which is not great bulk. I'm really not impressed by these stats alone, so I was really hoping for a powerful ability. And while Stalwart, it's definitely not a bad ability, I don't think it saves this thing. I'm so sorry, Skarmory. You're definitely better than Victory Bell. I gotta give you that. Do I put you in C? I'll put you in C because those stats, 140, 110, you can absolutely make that work, but you're gonna be extremely vulnerable to Intimidate. You're not gonna be very bulky. 110 speed is good, but not amazing. So you're gonna go down into the C tier. Next up, Mega Chimecho. Mega Chimecho got Levitate. Everyone was assuming it would get Levitate. That's its base ability. It's really good with its typing of Steel, Psychic, and 75 HP, 110, 120. That's okay bulk. 135 special attack is really good. 65 speed is a little bit awkward. And with just Levitate, I'm not sure I'm really sold on this one. It could... Depending on what the top threats are, this could be alright. But are you really going to spend your Mega on this when you could be spending your Mega on something powerful? Like Charizard Y, for example. I guess you could. Bronzong, as far as I know, is not in the game, so you've only got this. It's alright. It's not amazing. It's going to go down here with Skarmory. Where are you, Chimecho? Here you are. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Chimecho goes up just based on the meta, if there's a specific threat or threats that it can specifically counter, because Steel type with Levitate is a good combo. Maybe if Excadrill is amazing, you can wall that, but I'm not super excited about Chimecho. Mega Frostlass gets Snow Warning. Frostlass might be one of the best ones. Let's just take a look at its stats. I'm telling you right now, this is S tier. 70 HP, 70 defense, gets patched up by the snow. Snow will give you a 50% passive defense boost, so this will be a lot more than 70 defense. 140 special attack is nuclear, 100 special defense is fine, and 120 speed. This is among the faster mons we have available. This thing is kind of crazy. You can spam Blizzard, which we'll never miss. Though I have heard that Freeze has been nerfed. It's now a 25% chance to thaw and won't go past 3 turns, which I think is a good nerf for Freeze, honestly. But still, it can still shift a game massively. And then you can also set Aurora Veil. I did check in game, this thing still gets Aurora Veil. So you can support your team, be super fast, be super powerful. This is going to be a mon to look out for sure. So this is going up in the S tier. Better than Mega Dragonite for sure. Because you're never going to use base Frostlass. You're going to use Mega Frostlass, and you're going to get rewarded for it. Next up, we have Mega Emboar. If you pay any attention to internet memes about this guy, you know he's an absolute joke. He got Mold Breaker, which ignores the opponent's abilities while you're attacking. But with these stats, 110 HP, 75 defense, 110 special defense, that's good on the special side. Not amazing on the physical side, but it's okay. 148 attack is good, but you're vulnerable to Intimidate. You don't have any abilities that block that. And when you switch from Reckless to Mold Breaker, your base form will actually do more damage as long as you're clicking a recoil move, because Reckless will give you a boost to Flare Blitz. There are some niche cases for Mold Breaker, but there's not really much in this dex that really cares, so it's kind of a wasted ability on this guy, and he's gonna go down here in the D tier. Better than Victory Bell, honestly, just based on stats alone. I would rather have a Mega Emboar than a Mega Victory Bell, but honestly, if I'm forced to use either of these, I would just not Mega Evolve them. Next up, Mega Excadrill. Mega Excadrill got a good ability in Piercing Drill. Piercing Drill is Unseen Fist, but Unseen Fist also got nerfed. It will now only do 1/4 damage through Protect. That's a really good ability. That's a really good ability. Being able to damage through Protect is amazing, but with the nerf, it's not quite as amazing. I do know there's some calcs like Glamoura's not going to get KO'd through Protect. But with these stats, 110 HP, 100 defense, 65 special defense is low. But 165 attack is sky high and 103 speed. The real problem with this Pokemon is that you're going to want to use Sandrush base Excadrill instead of this. There's so few items in the game that I think it could be viable if your Focus Sash is already taken up on another Pokemon on your team. Just slap the Excadrite on your Excadrill with Sandrush, and then you can get a little power and speed boost and punch through Protect in a pinch, you know? So I definitely think it's viable, but I think it's going to be a lot like Clefable, where you're not using it for the Mega. I'm going to put this in A tier just because regular Excadrill is A tier on this list. Regular Excadrill is better than all of the Megas below it. And the fact that you can also run this Mega Stone to maybe do a little bit of a switch up is cool, but I think most of the time you're just going to be sticking to Sandrush. Next up, Mega Chandelure gets Infiltrator. I cried a lot about this. It's really bad. Infiltrator will ignore Sub, Light Screen Reflect, Safeguard. It already gets this in base, and it's the last ability you would want. These stats are fine, I guess, whatever. It's got to be better than Emboar, right? This hurts. This hurts so much. I'm still going to try to use it, but it's not going to be good. It's not going to be serious. It's pain. Mega Golurk gets Unseen Fist, which is really crazy. Unseen Fist. I believe Unseen Fist has been nerfed, though, to be like Piercing Drill. It does 1/4 damage through Protect, so it's a lot weaker. But this thing, 55 base speed, is pretty decent for Trick Room. 159 attack is good. This bulk, 89, 105, 105, quite good. The problems you're going to see with this is Unseen Fist requires you to make contact. And this thing's best moves are Poltergeist and Earthquake, neither of which make contact. So it's kind of a joke that it gets it. Plus Unseen Fist being nerfed when Urshifu isn't even in the game yet. It's kind of disappointing. Honestly, the stats are really good, but it is vulnerable to Intimidate. It requires Trick Room. It doesn't Trick Room itself. It's super interesting. I gotta give it that, but it's not. Where is it though? You're around here somewhere, right? There he is. Just because he's got good stats, I'm gonna put him down here with Skarmory and Chimecho. I feel like someone might be able to make this work, but I don't think the ability is really what it needed. It's a good ability, and it'll get some use. Like high horsepower, that makes contact, so that'll work. Maybe you could be using Shadow Punch, but I doubt that. Next up, Mega Chestnut. We already know about Mega Chestnut. It gets Bulletproof, which is a good ability. Like, it's same as base, which is disappointing. I'm sure a lot of people expected it to get something more exciting, but these stats it got are just so good. I can't imagine this thing being bad unless there's a flying type that is like top tier. 88 HP, 172 defense, 115 special defense is just incredible. 137 attack is good too, and they actually took away from its speed. It could be a decent Trick Room sweeper. But mostly it's just so bulky, so strong. 172 defense is actually crazy. This thing definitely probably A tier. I think regular Excadrill is probably better, but it's better than Mega Excadrill, so it's going to go up here in A tier. The order is not necessarily important for that. Mega Delphox. Mega Delphox gets Levitate. I know a lot of people are disappointed that it gets Levitate, but I kind of like it. This thing's got great stats with 159 special attack, 134 speed. It's fast, it hits hard, it has an immunity to Earthquake, so you can spam Earthquake next to it, and its special bulk is also really good. Its physical bulk is a little bit lacking. This is just a good mon overall. Like, you're not going to be spamming Expanding Force. Oh no. Use something else for that. I'm not sure what the best Expanding Force user in the game would be, especially because we don't really have Indeedee yet. So that's not really that important. So for now, I think Delphox is actually really strong. I'm going to put it in A tier, at the top of A tier, or maybe S. Yeah, I think it competes with Frostlass here, as far as this list goes. If we expanded this to include every Mega in the game, some of these S tier, there would be more S tiers above this, but just in the context of these new Megas we're getting, Delphox is one of the best ones. Next up, Mega Greninja with Protean. Protean is not what you want to see. It only works once per switch in, so you change type once and then you lose your other stab, or all your stabs if you switch to an ice type or something. Mixed attacker, of course, 125, 133. Neither of those are particularly high. 142 speed is incredible though. So it's not a useless Pokemon. 142 speed is very, very fast. You're kind of frail, but not the most frail thing in the world. 72, 77, 81. Like, you're gonna go down to a breeze, but like, not a gust, I guess. There's definitely some things this could do. I think it could be a decent anti-meta pick once a meta develops. But I'm not super excited. Protean is kind of bad. I'm going to put it down here in B tier, probably between Feraligatr and Meganium. Just that 142 speed is nice. I mean, you can't get around it. It's very fast. Yes, that's worth something. Next up, Mega Floette got Fairy Aura. This is awesome. Like, Fairy Aura is a 33% boost to your fairy moves, to all fairy moves on the field. And you have 155 special attack, 102 speed. This thing will hit like an absolute truck. This is Xerneas Mini. In fact, it hits harder than Xerneas. It has more special attack than Xerneas. You're not going to be setting up Geomancy, though, of course. This bulk, 74, 87, 148. Really good on the special side. Passable on the physical side. This thing is just really strong. This thing's going to give Gardevoir a run for her money. I love it. No notes. You're going to go all the way up into, as soon as I find you. Here you are. This is going to be S tier. Going to put it next to Delphox and Frostlass. All fast special attackers. Am I biased? Let's see. Next up, Mega Meowstic gets Trace. Alright, now you're going to find out I'm not biased towards special attackers. Everyone expected this to get Psychic Surge. It would have been fine if it got Psychic Surge. It did not get Psychic Surge. Trace is so bad. Trace is the same ability as Mega Alakazam. Mega Alakazam has more special attack and more speed. I don't know why you would ever use this. It's fast. It's kind of strong. But Trace is bad. Trace is like a bad ability. Half the time you're going to be tracing the opponent's weather or terrain and giving them what they want overriding what you want. Like, even if you had Indeedee in the game and you Mega Evolve this and you get Trace, you copy their Rillaboom's Grassy Surge, well, you just can't Expanding Force now. Good job. Very disappointing. Very bad. Meowstic, I'm so sorry. I know Zolrain really loves Meowstic, but this thing is D tier. I mean, it's better than Emboar. Honestly, it's better than Chandelure. It's better than Chandelure. At least it's something where you could be using probably the male with like a Prankster set. And then if you really need to hit hard once, you could just Mega Evolve it, go with a really fast, really powerful Psychic, and then lose your Prankster ability. I don't know. I don't believe in it. Mega Hawlucha got no guard. Why did Mega Hawlucha get no guard when it's going to be typically using Brave Bird in close combat, which don't miss? Well, the answer is simple. It's so that your opponent can hit Hurricane and Thunder even when the rain isn't up. With 137 attack, which is okay, but you're going to get intimidated. 78, 193 is good bulk, but not amazing bulk. 118 speed is really fast, but not like blisteringly fast. This thing just doesn't do anything great. Not a single thing. I'm sorry, Hawlucha, and your base form doesn't save you. You're down here in the D tier. Still better than Emboar, obviously. Next up, we've got Mega Crabominable. Iron Fist isn't what people were expecting, but since Crabominable base form starts out with Hyper Cutter, you can be immune to Intimidate before you Mega Evolve, and then get Iron Fist to get a 20% boost. That's pretty good. On top of that, 157 attack when you can't be intimidated before you Mega, with 97, 122, 107 bulk, and 33 speed, that's amazing. Plus, you have access to Iron Fist boosted Ice Hammer, which will lower your speed. This is an amazing Trick Room sweeper. Now, the fact that it's an ice fighting type isn't great defensively. The fact that it's not going to be using spread moves is a little bit rough for it. But when you get it in the right position, which it needs support to do, it can go crazy. So I think this is definitely a good Pokemon. I'm going to put it bottom of A, top of B. It requires support, whereas like everything above it can just do what it does. Excadrill, I guess, requires sand, but that's a lot easier to come by than Trick Room. And plus Excadrill gets just good moves and really good typing. So I think this is fair. I do think Crabominable is... I wouldn't necessarily say it's definitely better than all of the B tier, but it's more justifiable. Because if you're having a Trick Room team and you throw this on it, it makes way more sense than saying, I'm going to use Mega Feraligatr, because you're just doing that because you like Feraligatr because he's funny looking. Mega Drampa got Berserk. That's really disappointing. Berserk will boost your special attack when your HP comes to half or less. From an attack, specifically. A great way to combo with Berserk is Citrus Berry, which a Mega cannot hold. We do have Sinistra in the game, so you will be able to Berserk and then heal and then Berserk again, potentially. But these stats, like, they're fine. 78, 110, 116 is decent bulk. 160 special attack is amazing, actually. That hits really hard. 36 speed is definitely a Trick Room mon. But it doesn't really... I mean, it gets good moves. It gets Hyper Voice, it gets Draco Meteor, it'll get like Earth Power, Flamethrower. You can definitely... I can definitely see this sweeping some people. But you have Berserk in base form, so I don't see what the value of it is. In fact, you're probably going to run What are its base abilities? It's got Berserk, Sap Sipper, and Cloud 9. You're definitely, when Amoonguss shows up, you're going to be running Sap Sipper in base. But until then, you're going to be running Cloud 9 in base. And there's going to be a lot of situations, if you're running this on a team, where you bring it in, you use your Cloud 9 to block the weather from the opponent, and then you don't want to Mega Evolve, because the Cloud 9 is actually helping you. And you're just going to click Mega when the weather no longer matters. And then you get an okay ability, you can hit really hard, but you have to be in Trick Room. There's probably just other mons that can do this job better for your team. It's definitely not bad. It has good stats. I'll put it top of C. It's better than Skarmory for sure, but I think everything in B has a lot better use case, a lot more self-sufficient up here. Next up, Mega Scovillain with Spicy Spray. This ability is incredible. When the Pokemon takes damage from a move, it burns the attacker. It doesn't have to be contact. It can be a special move. It can be Earthquake. They just get burned. You can get knocked out. They're burned. Unfortunately, Scovillain got terrible treatment with its stats. Its attack and special attack are both 138. It's got 65, 85, 85 bulk, which is bad. And 75 speed is probably one of the worst speed stats you could have, because you're right there in the middle. You're not fast enough to be fast. You're not slow enough to be slow. This Pokemon does get Rage Powder, so it kind of wants to be like a bulky support, but it's not bulky. And also, you don't want to use your Mega for support. So, this is going to be another D tier as soon as I find you. Yeah, you're actually worse than Emboar. Congratulations. Well, are you? 138 special attack. I mean, you can... No, you're worse than Emboar. Let's be real. And finally, the last one we have is Mega Glimmora with Adaptability. Adaptability is a really strong ability, because it'll change your stab from 1.5 to 2 times. So when it's hitting with Poison and Rock-type moves, it's getting a massive boost. Off of 150 special attack, it didn't get much. I actually forgot it got a ton of attack. Oh my goodness. What was it before? Yeah, it was 130 special attack before. It only went up to 150. Oh, that's such a waste. 101 speed is good. If Charizard Y is really good, you outspeed that by a point and can obliterate it. So that's one thing going for you. You do have to worry about that 4 times weakness to ground. I can't imagine a Charizard Y would leave home without a ground type partner, and you're 1 point slower than Garchomp. So if that thing's popular, this thing is useless. Poison and Rock is not amazing coverage. This thing usually runs as like support, or if you want to do damage, you click Meteor Beam with a Power Herb. I guess when Power Herb Meteor Beam comes back, I don't know if that's in the game, that's going to take over. I guess this is fine for now as just an item for Glimmora. Like, I'm not super excited about this. I'm going to put it... Glimmora on its own is actually pretty good. I'm going to put this up in B tier, probably above Starmie. It's definitely, if you're using Glimmora anyway, you should consider having the Mega Stone on it, because you can do a lot more damage. Unless you're already using an item. If you're using Focus Sash Glimmora, that's probably better for your team. But anyways, all of the remaining Megas are not yet in the game. We do not know what their abilities are. I'm really disappointed that we didn't get the Raichus yet. I'm really disappointed we didn't get Absol Z yet. I'm not disappointed we don't have Garchomp Z, because I'm sure it's going to be bad, but I really want to see what it gets. And after seeing this, all of these Megas are so bad. Like probably these 5 are like good Megas. But all of this is just so disappointing. It all could have been much better. I'm not happy with what they did with most of these, though AZ's Floette could be fun to use. But anyways, that's the tier list. Let me know in the comments what you agree with and what you disagree with, and which new Mega you're most excited to play with. But anyways, for now, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.